Hey everyone, airports are where journeys begin and end, places most of us have experienced from the inside. But from above, they look incredible, vast expanses of networks and buildings. When seen from above, they become striking patterns that are etched into the earth. So for today's video, I'm going to count down the top 15 biggest airports as seen from above. Let's start with number 15 in Saudi Arabia, King Fahd International Airport. In Saudi Arabia's eastern province lies an airport so big that it could contain entire cities within its boundaries, King Fahd International Airport, or DMM, located near Dammam. It holds the title of the largest airport in the world by land area, covering a mind-boggling 776 square kilometers. That's 300 square miles. To put that into perspective, it's larger than the entire country of Bahrain. It was opened in 1999, and it was envisioned as a gateway to Saudi Arabia's oil-rich eastern regions. Although its passenger numbers are pretty modest compared to global mega-hubs handling around 10 million travelers each year, it was built with the future in mind. Its design reflects Saudi Arabia's ambition and desire for prominence on the global map. The airport features two parallel runways, each about 4,000 meters long, and a massive terminal complex with 6 stories and over 3.5 million square feet of space. The Royal Terminal, used by the Saudi royal family and government officials, is a marvel with ornate interiors, separate road access, and its own mosque. In many ways, the airport represents a unique blend of scale and restraint. While the land allocated to the airport is enormous, much of it remains undeveloped desert. This emptiness is intentional, allowing for future development and providing a buffer against any environmental hazards like dust storms and wind shifts. Beyond aviation, King Fahd Airport also serves as a symbol of their modernization. The airport's land includes facilities for firefighting, aviation training, and even a residential community for airport employees. The Arabic-influenced design motifs and rich material finishes here make it a cultural as well as a logistical landmark. From above, though, it looks like a sci-fi city waiting to happen. Its terminal complex, runways, and roadways appear like a small cluster amid a sea of sand. On Google Earth, the airport emerges from the beige terrain like a hidden command center. The clean lines and symmetric layout glow faintly against the desert backdrop. When zoomed in, it is a gem within geometric sprawl. Number 14. Atlanta International Airport, the world's busiest terminal. Every year, tens of millions of people stream through the concourses at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, or ATL. But this airport is more than a statistical superlative. It's a marvel of strategic placement that's turned into a beating heart of global air travel. It's located just 10 miles south of downtown Atlanta, Georgia. It serves as the primary hub for Delta Airlines, which operates the vast majority of flights in and out of the airport. With over 200 gates, 5 parallel runways, and 2 main terminals, domestic and international, the airport handles more than 100 million passengers in a typical year. But despite the staggering volume, it consistently ranks among the best for on-time departures and arrivals. One of their coolest features is the highly efficient people mover system called the Plane Train, which connects all 7 concourses in under 10 minutes. People can move between domestic and international flights with ease, and the airport's compact layout ensures short taxi times for aircraft. But beyond passengers, this airport is also a major cargo center. It ranks among the top U.S. airports for freight volume, serving industries from pharmaceuticals to perishables. Its proximity to interstates, rail lines, and distribution centers makes it a vital node in America's supply chain. The airport plays an important role in Atlanta's economy too, employing more than 63,000 people directly and supporting tens of thousands more through tourism and trade. From above, it's instantly recognizable. The runways run east-west in perfect parallel, flanking a dense grid of taxiways and concourses. On Google Earth, the central terminal spine resembles a barbell, with planes parked like puzzle pieces on each side. The symmetry here is remarkable. It's like an engineered hive of activity visible from above. Number 13. The gateway to the future, Dubai International Airport. Rising like a beacon in the desert, Dubai International Airport, or DXB, is not just an aviation hub, it's an expression of the United Arab Emirates' ambition, innovation, and its global influence. As one of the world's busiest airports by international passenger traffic, DXB is a vital bridge between East and West, connecting over 260 destinations on 6 continents. It was opened in 1960, and it began as a single runway airstrip, but it's grown into a sprawling complex that spans more than 7,200 acres. Today, it features 3 main terminals, including Terminal 3, one of the largest terminals on Earth, dedicated entirely to Emirates Airline, Dubai's flag carrier. DXB serves over 88 million people annually, and it's known for its luxury and, of course, its scale. Duty-free shopping is legendary here, with sprawling stores offering high-end electronics, fashion, perfumes, and gold jewelry. The airfield, of course, is active 24/7, handling thousands of arrivals and departures each week with clockwork precision. Now, in terms of infrastructure, they offer hotel pods, luxury lounges, spas, fitness centers, and even a Zen garden, providing a level of comfort that rivals high-end resorts. Passenger experience here is central, and the airport continually upgrades its terminals to reduce wait times and enhance the flow. From above, DXB glows like a digital circuit board laid out in the desert. At night, its lights shine like a golden grid that stands in contrast to the surrounding sand and city skyline. The proximity to downtown and the Burj Khalifa is evident, reinforcing its role as the city's primary portal to the rest of the world. Number 12. The hub of European aviation, Charles de Gaulle Airport. North of Paris, among the patchwork of fields and suburbs, lies Charles de Gaulle Airport, or CDG, France's largest airport and a pillar of the European aviation network. Named after the French general and statesman, CDG is more than just a transport hub. It's a statement and a logistical masterpiece. It's a crucial link between Europe and the rest of the world. Opened in 1974, CDG sprawls over 32 square kilometers, or 12.5 square miles. Terminal 1, with its circular design and futuristic escalators in transparent tubes, has become an icon of mid-20th century modernism. Terminals 2 and 3 serve most international and Schengen area flights, and the airport continues to evolve with ongoing upgrades and expansions. As the primary hub for Air France and a key member of the SkyTeam Alliance, this airport handles over 75 million people annually. That's pre-pandemic, making it one of the busiest airports in Europe. The airport here integrates long-haul and short-haul traffic, cargo and passenger operations, and ground transport by the TGV high-speed rail. And despite the occasional criticism for confusing signage or long security queues, CDG has embraced modernization. Biometric passport control, AI-assisted crowd flow management, and redesigned passenger lounges has elevated the travel experience here. Plans for Terminal 4, a massive new addition, were paused during the pandemic, but they're expected to resume with future traffic increases. Culturally, CDG is a reflection of the French identity, grand, complex, and full of contrasts. It's appeared in literature, films, and even music, often portrayed as a crossroads where people, stories, and destinies collide. From above, it looks like a vast mesh of terminals, taxiways, and runways interlaced like circuits in a computer chip. Terminal 1 has a round shape that stands out clearly, while the rectangular symmetry of Terminal 2 stretches out like a spider web. On Google Earth, planes are often visible in motion, frozen mid-taxi or lined up for takeoff, hinting at the relentless pulse of European air travel. Number 11. The Starfish of the Skies, Beijing International Airport. In the southern suburbs of Beijing, an architectural marvel unfurls across the landscape. Beijing Daxing International Airport, or PKX, opened in 2019. Dubbed the Starfish for its distinctive 5-pronged terminal design, Daxing was created to relieve congestion from Beijing Capital International and to establish China's capital as a global aviation superpower. Daxing's terminal building, designed by the late Zaha Hadid, covers over 700,000 square meters, or 7.5 million square feet, making it the largest single terminal airport structure in the world. The Starfish shape does minimize walking distances for passengers while maximizing aircraft capacity. From center to gate, no journey takes more than about 8 minutes. That's a feat, given the airport's massive size. The airport's designed to handle over 100 million passengers annually by the 2040s. It combines technology with grand scale. Self-check-in kiosks, facial recognition, autonomous baggage systems, and real-time biometric screening ensure efficiency for tens of millions of people. The runways, 5 in total with a 6th that's planned, fan out like spokes from the central terminal. These allow the airport to accommodate over 300 takeoff and landings per hour at peak capacity. Its rail and road links include high-speed trains, subways, and expressways, and integrates the airport seamlessly with the greater Beijing area and beyond. From an aerial view, Daxing is breathtaking. Its golden-roof starfish terminal stands out against the flat plains, each of its 5 arms stretching outward in symmetry. On Google Earth, the design is unmistakable. It's like a sci-fi spaceport that beamed down to Earth. Runways radiate from the terminal and roadways snake into the structure from every direction. It's a great example of how form and function can merge on a truly planetary scale. Number 10. Denver International Airport. Sprawled across the high plains of Colorado, with the Rocky Mountains rising to the west, Denver International Airport, or DEN, isn't just the largest airport in the U.S. by land area, it's one of the most awe-inspiring from above. Covering over 33,000 acres, it dwarfs all the other American airports, and it's sparked everything from admiration to conspiracy theories, thanks to its scale, unusual artwork, and unconventional design. It opened in 1995 and was built to replace the aging Stapleton International Airport. But what sets it apart is not just the 6 expansive runways, each spaced so widely that they can operate simultaneously without interference, but it's the efficiency and vision behind the layout. The runways form kind of a pinwheel configuration around the central terminal, allowing for seamless operations. The terminal itself, Jeppesen Terminal, is a marvel. Its white-tinted roof, designed to resemble the snow-capped Rockies or Native American teepees, has become one of the most iconic features in aviation. Now, what adds to its allure and its legendary status among aviation enthusiasts is the buzz surrounding what's beneath it. The airport is the subject of numerous conspiracy theories ranging from secret underground bunkers to New World Order symbolism embedded in its murals. While the tales are more fiction than fact, they've added a layer of mystery to an already colossal site. But despite the sprawling footprint, Denver manages to maintain an exceptional on-time performance and weather resilience, largely due to the smart layout and capacity to handle multiple takeoffs and landings. The cargo operations are also noteworthy, with a dedicated freight facility that handles hundreds of thousands of tons of goods annually. But as seen from above, Denver International resembles a futuristic military installation or a sprawling Martian base. From Google Earth, its size is pretty staggering. It appears like an autonomous city within the open terrain, with vast parking fields, roadways, and aircraft barely distinguishable due to the airport's scale. Number 9. Tokyo Haneda Airport in Japan. On the edge of Tokyo Bay, Haneda Airport, HND, is a marvel and one of the most efficiently operated airports in the world. As Japan's busiest airport and one of the top 5 globally for passengers, Haneda serves as a gateway not only for Tokyo, but for all of East Asia. Opened in 1931 and significantly expanded since, Haneda was originally Tokyo's main airport before Narita took over most of its international routes. However, in recent years, Haneda has reclaimed much of its global prominence thanks to the construction of a gleaming international terminal and the addition of new runways. Today, it handles over 85 million people annually and serves dozens of long-haul international routes. Now, Haneda is known for its punctuality and cleanliness. The airport consistently ranks in the top 3 globally for on-time performance and customer satisfaction. The terminals here blend efficiency with aesthetics, featuring elegant wood paneling, open atriums, and cultural displays. From a logistical standpoint, Haneda's coastal location near central Tokyo gives it a strategic edge. It sits just 30 minutes from the city center by rail or road, making it a preferred airport for business travelers. And unlike Narita, which is over an hour away, Haneda offers speed and convenience that few other major cities can match. This airport has 3 runways, including one built on reclaimed land that extends into Tokyo Bay. This expansion was a feat. It was designed to withstand earthquakes and typhoons. It also features world-class baggage systems, biometric security, and of course, extensive public transportation. As Japan prepares for future waves of global tourism and regional commerce, Haneda remains at the center of the nation's ambitions. From above, Haneda stretches into the sea like a futuristic peninsula, flanked by glassy terminals that sparkle in the satellite imagery. Its proximity to downtown Tokyo is pretty cool, and the sight of planes landing just offshore along the curved bay makes Haneda a visible example of Japan's mastery of infrastructure. Number 8. Frankfurt Airport in Germany. In the heart of Germany's transportation network lies Frankfurt Airport, FRA, an enormous aviation complex that ranks among the busiest and most strategically vital in Europe. It serves over 70 million people annually, pre-pandemic numbers. FRA is the continent's fourth busiest airport and a key global hub. It's located about 12 kilometers from Frankfurt's city center. This airport occupies over 5,600 acres, and it includes two main passenger terminals, a dedicated first-class terminal for Lufthansa, 4 runways, and one of Europe's largest air freight operations. Now, this airport's the primary hub for Lufthansa and a cornerstone of the Star Alliance network. Its central location in Europe allows for quick connections between major cities, and its long-haul reach spans from the Americas to Asia. The terminals themselves are functional yet pretty expansive, with high ceilings, glass-walled waiting areas, and extensive duty-free options. A standout feature here is the Square, a futuristic building above the long-distance train station that includes offices, 2 hotels, retail outlets, and a conference center. This integration of airport and business infrastructure has made FRA a model for other international hubs. The Frankfurt Cargo City, they handle over 2.1 million metric tons of freight each year, making it crucial for global logistics. And from above, Frankfurt Airport looks like a massive nerve center, precise, orderly, and sprawling like the Germans like. The layout of the freight zones, train connections, and roadways are visible in perfect symmetry. It's a picture of 100% German engineering, functional, scalable, and deeply integrated into the fabric of Europe. Moving on to number 7, Chicago O'Hare Airport. On the northwest edge of Chicago, Illinois, O'Hare International Airport, or ORD, is one of the busiest and most strategically important airports in North America. O'Hare handles over 80 million people per year, and it offers direct flights to more than 200 destinations across the world. Originally, it was built in the 1940s as a manufacturing site for World War II aircraft. O'Hare evolved into a commercial airport by the 1950s, and it's since grown into a sprawling complex. The recent modernization, known as the O'Hare 21 project, aims to streamline operations further, increase capacity, and transform the terminal experience into a world-class gateway. O'Hare's unique feature is its extensive runway system, the most runways of any airport in the world. These runways are all arranged in both parallel and diagonal layouts, allowing for high-efficiency aircraft movements in all weather conditions. This is the complexity that allows O'Hare to land or take off planes as frequently as every 30 seconds during peak hours. The new global terminal, slated for completion in the coming years, was going to unify domestic and international operations for hopefully a smoother transfer. From a logistical standpoint, it's more than just a passenger hub. It's one of the top air cargo centers in the U.S. But despite congestion and occasional weather delays, O'Hare's continual reinvestment in infrastructure and technology is going to ensure that it remains at the forefront of global aviation. From above, O'Hare resembles a giant asterisk. Its runway stretches out in multiple directions, intersecting and overlapping like a web. The terminals form a compact core which roadways and taxiways radiate from. And on Google Earth, the sheer volume of aircraft on the tarmac is an example of its non-stop activity, a mechanical ballet captured in frozen motion. Number 6. Sydney Airport in Australia. As Australia's busiest airport and one of the oldest continually operating airports in the world, Sydney Kingsford Smith Airport, or SYD, is both a historical landmark and a modern-day marvel. It's located just 8 kilometers south of Sydney's central business district. It is a crucial link between Australia and the rest of the world. It handles over 40 million people annually. Named after Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, a pioneering Australian aviator, this airport dates back to 1920 and it's evolved significantly. Today it includes 3 runways, 3 passenger terminals, and a host of state-of-the-art facilities. The location, bordered by Botany Bay to the east and dense urban development to the west, makes its layout particularly impressive. Despite space constraints, it maintains efficient aircraft movement. The airport's main east-west runway extends into Botany Bay, supported by an engineered seawall that enables long-haul operations. Terminal 1 is for international flights, Terminal 2 for domestic and low-cost carriers, and Terminal 3 for Qantas domestic operations. Recent expansions have focused on enhancing passenger experience too, with better signage, modern lounges, and faster security. To support future growth, though, they're building a second international airport, Western Sydney Airport, or Nancy Bird Walton Airport, expected to open in the mid-2020s. Well, despite that, Kingsford Smith will remain a vital aviation asset and a cultural touchstone. From above, it appears wedged between the sea and the city, its runways pointing like arrows into the bright blue water of Botany Bay. While the terminal roofs, curving access roads, and runway extensions into the bay make it stand out, its urban proximity, coastal location all combine to create a dynamic aerial snapshot of Australia's busiest gateway. Number 5. Los Angeles International Airport. Few airports in the world are as recognized as LAX, or Los Angeles International Airport. It's located in the heart of Southern California. It isn't just a transportation hub, it's a cultural symbol. With over 88 million passengers passing through annually, LAX plays a role in connecting North America to the rest of the world. Built in 1928 and officially inaugurated as a commercial airport in 1930, LAX has grown from a modest municipal field into a sprawling mega airport. It now spans more than 3,500 acres and consists of 9 passenger terminals arranged in a horseshoe. LAX is the primary hub for several major airlines, including American Airlines, Delta, United Airlines, and Alaska Airlines. It's also a gateway for carriers like Air New Zealand, Korean Air, ANA, and Emirates. Architecturally, LAX is known for its iconic theme building, a futuristic structure from the 1960s that resembles a flying saucer. Though no longer a functioning restaurant, it still remains a symbol of the jet age and mid-century design. LAX is currently undergoing a $15 billion modernization, the largest public works project in Los Angeles history. Upgrades include new terminals, a consolidated rental car facility, and a fully automated people mover system. But from an aerial view, LAX is unmistakable. The X-shaped runways intersect around a dense cluster of terminals and service roads. The nearby Pacific Ocean, visible in satellite views, reinforces LAX's status as the western edge of America's aerial gateway. Number 4. Soekarno-Hatta Airport, Indonesia. As the main gateway to Indonesia's capital and largest city, Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, or CGK, is one of Southeast Asia's busiest aviation hubs. It's located about 20 kilometers northwest of central Jakarta. It serves more than 60 million people annually, and it's the primary hub for the nation's growing network. The airport was inaugurated in 1985 and has since undergone significant transformations. Spanning over 18 square kilometers, it includes 3 terminals, with a 4th under construction, as well as multiple parallel runways that support high traffic. Terminal 3, the newest and most modern, serves international flights, and it showcases Indonesia's commitment to global connectivity. CGK is a critical hub for Garuda Indonesia, Lion Air, and Batik Air, with connections across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. The central location of the airport makes it an ideal transfer point for domestic travelers flying between Indonesia's 17,000 islands. The airport supports Indonesia's export economy by moving textiles, electronics, agricultural products, and pharmaceuticals across global markets. The cargo village here is being developed to streamline logistics and reduce processing time. From an aerial view, it resembles a sprawling geometric grid located in greenery outside Jakarta. The 3 main terminals, spaced widely apart, resemble satellites themselves, connected by access roads and service areas. It looks less like a single airport and more like a small city that was built for aviation. It's like a reflection of Indonesia's growing role in the global air travel industry. Number 3. London Heathrow Airport, the global crossroads. At the western edge of London lies Heathrow Airport, LHR. That's a titan of international aviation. As the busiest airport in the United Kingdom and one of the most prominent hubs in the world, Heathrow connects more global destinations than any other airport. Originally a small airfield called Great West Aerodrome in the 1920s, Heathrow was transformed during World War II and officially opened for civilian use in 1946. Today, it spans about 12.2 square kilometers, that's 4.7 square miles, with 2 parallel runways and 5 terminals, though Terminal 1 has been retired and replaced by expansions in Terminals 2 and 5. Each day, over 1,300 flights arrive and depart, moving more than 200,000 people across 6 continents. Now, Heathrow is the primary hub for British Airways and a major base for Virgin Atlantic, making it an essential node in both transatlantic and intercontinental travel. The airport serves 80 airlines flying to 185 destinations in 84 countries. Now, while other airports have larger footprints or more runways, few match Heathrow's density and the global impact of it. Terminal 5, which was opened in 2008 at a cost of £4.3 billion, is one of the most advanced airport terminals. It features high-capacity systems, abundant natural light, and intuitive passenger flow. Terminal 2, also known as the Queen's Terminal, is the newest addition and hosts many Star Alliance members. Plans for a third runway have been in development for decades. The project aims to relieve capacity constraints and secure Heathrow's role as Europe's premier global hub. From above, Heathrow is instantly recognizable for its tightly organized layout. The two runways stretch east to west in perfect parallel, with terminals and taxiways forming dense knots in between. On Google Earth, the airport's compactness contrasts with the suburban sprawl that surrounds it. Planes appear like packed puzzle pieces, illustrating how every inch of this aerial gateway is used. Number 2. Indira Gandhi Airport. As the principal gateway to the world's most populous democracy, Indira Gandhi International Airport, or DEL, in Delhi has grown from a regional airfield into one of Asia's fastest-growing aviation hubs. Serving more than 70 million people annually, DEL is India's busiest airport and a vital bridge between South Asia and the global network. The airport covers more than 21 square kilometers or over 8 square miles and features 3 runways, multiple terminals, and a constantly expanding infrastructure. Operated by Delhi International Airport Limited, a private consortium, DEL has undergone remarkable transformation since privatization in 2006. Terminal 3 opened in 2010 ahead of the Commonwealth Games, and it's one of the largest terminals in the world, handling both international and domestic flights. With over 540,000 square meters of floor space, the terminal features 168 check-in counters, 78 aero bridges, and 15 baggage claim belts. In recent years, too, DEL has earned accolades for its service quality, punctuality, and sustainability initiatives. It was the first airport in the Asia-Pacific region to achieve a Level 4+ transition under the Airport Carbon Accreditation Program. Expansion plans include the construction of a 4th runway, a new Terminal 4, and an airside tunnel to streamline logistics. Culturally, though, DEL serves as a first impression of India for millions of travelers. It incorporates artwork, murals, and themes from Indian mythology and history, creating an experience that's rich in culture. From above, the modern sprawl reveals itself in clean lines and symmetrical terminals. The runways, laid out in a triangular configuration, border these aprons and terminal blocks. On Google Earth, Terminal 3 stands out as a massive structure. The size and design are a reflection of India's aspirations, orderly, expansive, and reaching for the skies. Number 1. Istanbul Airport in Turkey, the mega hub between continents. At the crossroads of Europe and Asia, where history meets modernity, stands one of the most ambitious projects in the world, Istanbul Airport, or IST. It's located about 35 kilometers north of the city center. This facility is not only the pride of Turkey's aviation sector, but also one of the largest and most advanced airports on the planet. Inaugurated in 2018, IST replaced the aging Ataturk Airport and quickly assumed the mantle as the country's main gateway. Its initial phase alone has a passenger terminal that spans 1.4 million square meters, making it the largest single-building terminal in the world. Even more impressive is the airport's long-term vision. Once fully completed, it's going to feature 6 runways, 4 terminal buildings, and a capacity to handle up to 200 million people annually. IST serves as the primary hub for Turkish Airlines. That's one of the fastest-growing carriers in the world. They offer an extensive route network that spans over 330 destinations across more than 125 countries. The entire project covers over 76 million square meters or 29.5 square miles, an area larger than the entire island of Manhattan. The runways are long enough to accommodate the largest of aircraft, including the Airbus A380 and Boeing 747-8, with enough distance between them to allow simultaneous takeoffs and landing. Now, one of the most striking aspects of this airport is its emphasis on passenger comfort. Travelers can access sleep pods, wellness spas, art galleries, prayer rooms, and even indoor gardens while waiting for flights. The IGA Lounge, an ultra-luxury relaxation space, offers private suites, gourmet meals, and concierge service. IST, though, is not without its challenges. Its rapid growth has strained some support services, and environmentalists have raised concerns about the ecological impact of such massive development. So the airport's responded with habitat preservation initiatives and environmental monitoring, but the issues remain part of the ongoing dialogue. Looking to the future, the airport's poised to play an increasingly central role in the evolving landscape of international air travel. As airline alliances shift and as new markets emerge, technology transforms how people move across borders. IST is uniquely equipped to serve both a physical and symbolic link between civilizations. From above, it looks like a futuristic command center etched into the plateau of Turkey. The main terminal building, shaped like a massive steel cross with a domed central node, dominates the landscape. The terminal's roof with its textured grid pattern glints under light, while the radial taxiways and parking aprons form concentric layers of activity. IST is a monumental achievement in design and ambition, a place that truly embodies the phrase, "seen from space,